What's going on, gang? Good afternoon. Hi there. Greetings. Salutations and high fives all the way around. Hello, hello. Oh, what a weekend. Oh, what a weekend. My name's Alan Cox. Thank you very much for being here. Say hi to Bill Squire. He's right over there.
Hey, Creepy Hood.
Say hi to Mary Santora. She's freshly back in New York City. Yes?
What up? Yeah.
When did you get back?
Bro, I'm so tired. I got back at 8 a.m.
Oh, okay.
My flight left at 6:05. Do I sound quiet, or is it maybe just in my headphones?
Not
I think it's just
enough for me.
I think it might.
We just started.
Elapsed time, 45 seconds. You don't sound quieter to me.
The first one in.
You don't sound
Okay.
quieter to me, but
Maybe it's just my headphones. Yeah, my flight boarded at 5:35 a.m. So Brian took me to the airport on his way to work this morning. I came back. I passed out. Dude, it is an 8-minute drive from LaGuardia Airport to my apartment, and I fell asleep in the Uber on the way.
yeah,
back to
well,
my
I get it.
apartment.
Yeah.
Dude, so yeah, I went back to sleep for a couple hours, and now back in Manhattan, baby.
I was feeling pretty good yesterday morning, because, of course, we had our big Captain Fun's floating Fandango on Saturday.
So
it was
fun.
so fun.
Yay.
Thank you to everybody who came out. It was so much fun. A little overwhelming. It was a lot of fun. I was feeling fine Sunday morning, but then halfway through yesterday afternoon, I could barely keep my eyes open. I'm like sitting on the couch starting to fall asleep, trying to play with my kid.
Exhausted.
Yeah. Well, you were running around, though. I mean,
and it was, I don't mind those types of situations as much as you and Bill do, where I think I just have a bigger social battery than you guys do, where I can go and talk to people and jive and take pictures and dance, and like that doesn't bother me at all.
Well, no,
that
doesn't bother me at all
No.
either. I'm talking about all the stuff you had aside from that.
Well, what I'm saying is that, like, I feel like whenever we do appearances, you guys are usually like, at the end of it, you're like, I'm done. And I'm like, well, let's go. Let's do this. Let's
No,
do
I
that,
went out
you know?
after.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, and
I was out late.
I mean, I had people over to the pool, and we were,
Okay.
We went to
Yeah, we all went to the flats.
8
and-
o'clock.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are killing it.
Yeah.
We but yeah, because I got in town Friday, came straight to work, in the studio, and then Friday night my niece slept over, so we had the girls, and they were up until 1 a.m. We had a big fun Applebee's night. It was fantastic. Applebee's replied to my story on Instagram, and
Well,
I don't know
of
what
course
that
they did.
means, but it's gonna be incredible.
You've been in one of their commercials, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Was
there's
that-
social media
yeah.
commercials.
Well, yeah, that's a commercial.
And then Saturday after the boat, my mom kept Brian's daughter for a couple extra hours, and we went and
Did
saw.
he know that, or did she just
She
throw
hit
her
her
in the basement?
She
or-
hit her.
Yeah, okay.
We couldn't find her. There was
Yeah.
clues.
Mhm.
No, we went and saw Blink twice.
Oh, how was that?
It was really good.
That's
I
the
liked
Zoe
it a lot.
Kravitz directorial debut.
Yeah, and Channing Tatum plays a bad guy. It's really good. I
Okay.
would highly recommend it. If you like a good figure 'em out, it's got a great ending. So.
You didn't take the kids to that, obviously.
No,
but-
just Brian and I.
Yeah.
Because I was exhausted after the boat, and I was like, let's just do something chill. And of course, the kids didn't want to be split up yet. They'd only been hanging out a couple hours. So, and then Sunday, Blake, Brian's daughter, and I went to the Guardians game, and it was like kids run the bases. So we did like a whole girls' day downtown.
Oh, yeah.
We went shopping, and we bought, stuff from the team shop, and Brian dropped us off an hour and a half early because we thought the game started at 1:10 and it started at 1:40. So,
Yes, it does.
yeah, so we had a whole full day on Sunday as well. So yeah, I got back today, and I woke up at after getting back to my apartment at 8, I slept until 12:15 because I'm like I'm dead.
Yeah, no, we all kind of splintered off. I know
Yeah.
Bill was going back home because he had the pool party.
Mm-hmm.
And no, we just went down to the flats. And then there were a ton of listeners because I was kind of like telling it because people kept asking me. They're like, "Hey, where's the after party?" I go, "We're going to the flats." I go, "I don't have like a text chain or anything like that going on, but that's where we're going to be." And so we did end up running into like a lot of people that were on the boat. And no, it was a ton of fun, a lot of fun. It was a good time. A good time 3. If somebody were to ask me, by the way, on a scale of 1 to 3, what kind of good time did you have? I, of course, would say good time 3.
3 out of 3.
So,
3 out of 3 for sure.
And Rick and the whole crew there at the Good Time 3, thank you so much to them. And, of course, everybody at Circle K. But it was a much bigger boat with a lot more people on it. And so
And
that took some acclimation.
That's what I mean about I felt like because there were so many more people and it was shorter.
Yeah,
a
shorter by
shorter
30
amount
minutes.
of time.
Yeah.
I don't think I stopped talking to people the entire time. Well, no,
None of us did.
I sat and had a sandwich with my mom and my sister for like 15 minutes.
I
where
didn't
was
sit
just
down
like,
one time.
I sat down. I was like, I'm starving. I was expecting Swedish meatballs. There weren't any, so now I had a chicken salad sandwich instead.
Yeah.
And I ate and then got pretty much scarfed down a sandwich and went right back upstairs.
Yeah, I was moving around the boat but like mostly stayed on that middle deck in the shade. But yeah, I was talking to listeners the whole time. Would check out my girlfriend from time to time because she has vertigo, so like the water was really messing with her. But she just stayed seated and had a good time just being on the boat, and so many fun conversations. Got asked the same question a lot, which Al and I don't know if we'll do that yet, but
Well, not now, but we'll get to it.
yeah.
That's what everybody was asking
that
you?
is every single question was that.
Yeah.
Was it, what are you going to do with your casino winnings? Because that's all anybody asked me.
No, but we can make a song for that too.
At my gym this morning, one of the trainers in between clients, he goes, hey, I think I saw, my friend said that he saw Maria Santorum at the Guardians game yesterday.
That's her.
And I go, well, that's close. I go, I don't know if she was at the game, but I'll make sure that I inquire.
My
Turns
my
out that it
stepkid.
was you and not you, as he described it.
It is. That is me.
Maria Santorum.
Brian's daughter, Blake, who I will refer to as my stepdaughter. I don't care what anybody says.
Yep, Exhibit A.
She's so funny with that, like, because we got recognized a couple times at the Guardians game. And we were sitting there getting in line for the kids run the bases thing. And the people in front of us were going, oh, my God, Mary, blah, 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 blah. And Blake was talking to a boy behind us. And, like, the group behind us, those two were chatting. And I'm taking pictures with the group in front of us. And he, like, looked at her and she goes, my stepmom's famous. It's, like, no big deal. I was like, she cracks me up with that kind of stuff. I was like, Blake, I think you might be more famous than me. You're the one getting commercials played on the radio, you know.
You know who was on the cruise was Mary Santorum.
I saw her.
And boy, somebody came up to me and said, oh, I met Mary Santorum. I said, how do you know you met Mary Santorum? Because they told me. They told everybody they ran into that they were Mary Santorum. And I go, it's funny if you don't take the mask off. But by that time, the genie was out of the bottle. And I was like, just have a good time. It's fine. Yeah.
I mean, there was with it being tickets being sold this year, it was a completely different dynamic because, the years that people could win tickets, there's a lot of people that were on there just because they won. They're like, oh, we won. But we had all the P1 people on the boat this time.
Yes, they bought tickets.
Yes, they bought tickets,
and
they were there.
So excited.
Oh, it was great, though.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I loved it. I really loved this
did
kind
too.
of stuff.
I embarrassed myself even before I got on the boat.
What'd you do?
Well, I walked up and I
poop your pants.
No, I walked up and I ran into a listener, a guy who won with me at one of my Circle Ks, so I'm kind of shooting the breeze with him. And I forgot I don't have a physical ticket on me. I go, but in years past, it hasn't been a big deal, whatever. So I walk up and I tell the guy, I go, hey, man, I'm hosting this thing. It's my cruise, whatever. I don't have a ticket. And he goes, all right, you got to go back to will call. Okay. I go back to will call, knowing they're not going to have an envelope with my name on it, but I'm going.
I did the exact same thing.
Exact
same thing.
I'm like, they're not going to have a ticket for me because I just forgot to bring mine, whatever.
Yes.
So the dude comes running back, goes, bro, I'm so sorry, I didn't know that was you. And I go, it's okay. I go, this is a new boat. I'm not going to big time anybody. I go, I just need to get on there, whatever. And so he goes, no, go ahead, go. And he goes, right over there, by the way, is the guy who owns the boat, guy Rick. And I go, which one? He goes, the guy in the blue shirt. So I walk up to this dude who's kind of standing there on his phone. He's got glasses on. He looks like he's maybe in his mid-30s. And I'm like, wow, this guy must be doing pretty well. And he's got like a blue checked dress shirt on. And I go, hey, I'm Alan Cox. And he shakes my hand. He goes, oh. And in that moment, I knew what happened. And I looked back.
Not Rick.
I look back at the gate guy and he's pointing, the other guy in the white or the blue shirt. And look down and there's Rick who owns the Good Time 3. I go, oh, hey, Rick. And the guy's like, oh, I just thought you were saying hi. And I'm like, I am. It was nice to meet you, but you're not the guy that I was coming over to, thank and whatever. So even before I got on the boat, I had egg on my face, but whatever.
That's the treatment AC gets because I went up and I said, hey, I'm part of the WMMS cruise today. I left my tickets at home. Did the promotions guy.
You left all your tickets at home?
I left both mine and my mom's. And she's standing behind me. I was like, I accidentally left my tickets at home. The promo team told me there'd be extra up here. The girl could not care less. She was like, there's no tickets. And I was like, no, I know it's sold out, but like, I'm on the show. My name's Mary Santorum. She goes, there's no tickets.
Right, yeah, they're
and
just
I was
taking.
like, I'm not trying to buy.
Right.
So then I had to go find Rob, and I was like, the girl won't let me on. So he had to come out and be like, hey, I'm the program director. And she said basically the same thing to him, where she was like, there's no tickets. I don't know what to tell you guys. There's nothing back here. And then Fletcher, one of the sales guys' wife, comes running over with had found 2 tickets. And I looked at my mom.
Well, at least you knew your sister would get on because she was with Bill.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I remembered the tickets.
I know. I have a video of you on my Instagram remembering the tickets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just with my friends.
If you're remembering the tickets.
Very prepared.
Yeah. All right, listen.
It's
Well,
very
we
fun.
got a
We've
lot of
got
messages from
more to
people, so
cover, too.
we'll cover the rest of the weekend.
pool party
and-
was crazy.
Let me take a break here. I'm going to have Cold Chamber tickets for you later on. The Warning, those girls from Mexico, are doing a big tour, and they're awesome, so they're coming through. I'll have Guardians tickets for you later on, too. And a shot to go to Vegas around 5:30, $1,000, and a trip to our iHeartRadio Music Festival, so be listening for that, too.
It's the Ellen Cox Show. Everywhere on our free